Okay, hi guys. Welcome back. It is 10:25, so you are currently working on writing with me. Welcome. As promised, I said that I had a lesson that I wanted to go over with you guys today, and I just really quickly noticed in my background that I actually have my writing process pencil up. So I just kind of wanted to talk about the things that we have been talking about and where they relate or fall into on the writing process. So, just a review, okay? We know that before we write, we need to plan our writing, okay? So, the planning is all the way at the top. After we plan, we start drafting, okay? Then we're now today and this week talking about revising. Okay, revising is our cards strategy. So combining sentences, adding important details, rearranging ideas, and deleting unnecessary or repetitive information. Okay. Last week, we started talking about the CUPS strategy for editing, which is capitalization, usage, punctuation, and spelling. Okay. And we were doing a lot of hunts for that, like looking for where periods go and exclamation points and capitalization and correct spelling with I before E and all of that stuff. We're going to back it up one and go up into revising, or we have already backed it up one into revising, but today specifically, we're going to talk about deleting repetitive or unnecessary information in our writing, okay? So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you what we are going to be working on, which you are already here, right? Because that's how you got to this video. So it says, watch this video. Here is the link that you clicked on. It's not there yet because I'm currently recording it, right? Okay, so after you watch this, you are going to do the rest, but I'm going to go over part of it with you, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to what I'm doing in this video because you will be doing the same independently, okay? Cool. So when we talk about deleting unnecessary or repeated ideas that are just not needed in our writing, we're gonna think about like what is the main idea of this paragraph, and do all of the details that I provide link back to that main idea. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at 1, 2, 3 separate expository paragraphs. Okay, and I'm gonna delete this just so that we are all on the same page, literally. Okay. So it says, read the expository paragraphs below and highlight the main idea of each. Then find the detailed sentence that does not support the main idea and turn the text red. Okay, so I want to show you really quick how to use both of those functions. Okay, and that's a very important reason to be here in this video. And if there are humans that ask me how to highlight or turn text red, I know for a fact they didn't watch this video. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're paying attention right now so that you know how to highlight. Okay, so highlighter tool. I know that it looks different on the computer than it does on an iPad. First, I'm going to talk about computer. Okay, so when we need to highlight, what we are going to do is we are going to click and drag. Okay, and click and drag. Okay. Then after we have highlighted with this blue, okay, it doesn't stay blue, right? We know that. Like when we click off of it, it doesn't stay blue. In order for it to stay highlighted, what we're going to do in this case, sorry, I seemed to have frozen for a second, but in this case, okay, we are going to go up here to this highlighter tool, okay, it says highlight color, and we're going to select, and I'm going to choose yellow, okay? Cool. So that is how you highlight on a computer. I am going to now show you how to do that on an iPad. And lucky for you, I brought mine home. So I'm going to show you on the exact same thing how to do it. Okay. So I'm pulling it up. Just give me a sec. And boom. Just let it flip. Okay, here we are. So give me one sec. I'm just letting it refresh, and I know that I need to get closer and make it more clear. Here we are. This is the writing activity. Don't forget to have Google Docs downloaded on your device, or else this will not work. A quick, friendly reminder that the app is available in self-service. Can I quickly show you how to get there? Yes? Okay, cool. Here it is. It looks like this little square that says self-service. You'll click it, okay? And make sure, friends, that Google Docs, this blue one, is installed. If it says reinstall, it means that it is installed. You don't need to reinstall it, it's already there. If it just says regular install, that means it's not installed and you will need to press that button, boom, okay? Cool, now you will go back to the writing activity, okay, for today. And I'm gonna show you now how to highlight on your iPad, okay? So same deal, what you are going to do is you are going to click it, okay? And you will click it twice, okay, until that pops up, and then you drag this part over, okay? And you highlight what you need to highlight with the blue highlight. And then I want you to look up here for this highlighter tool next to the A with the underline, okay? Right there. You're gonna give it a click. Okay? You're gonna choose the highlight color. You're gonna choose like yellow. Okay? Click it and then click off of it and boom, you have highlighted. Okay? Cool. If you messed up, don't forget there's an undo button, which I'm gonna do right here just because I don't want that highlighted, okay? And I just wanted to show you, the sole purpose of me doing that was to show you, okay? So cool. Next thing I want to show you is how to turn text red, because it says then find the detailed sentence that does not support the main idea and turn the text red, okay? So in order to turn text red on a computer, you are going to highlight, okay, the part of the text that you want to turn red, just like that. And then you are going to go to the text color tool, okay, it's like the A with the underline, and you're going to select red, and it will turn the text red, okay? Same deal, I know it looks a little bit different on an iPad, so I'm going to show you really quickly how to do the exact same thing on an iPad, okay? What you are going to do is click in, hit it 2 times really fast, okay? Same deal, you're gonna drag it over, okay? Drag it over, whatever you wanna turn red, make sure it's highlighted, okay? And then look for that same tool that I just talked about on the computer, okay? It's the A with the underline. You're gonna hit that one, choose the red, click off of it, and boom, there it is, okay? I'm gonna hit the undo button, okay? Just because I don't need that actually red. I was just doing this for the sole purpose of showing you how to do it, okay? Cool, are we clear on iPad versus computer tools on how to highlight and turn texts different colors? Yes, cool. All right, so here we go. We know what we are doing, and we are highlighting the main idea and turning the text that does not fit with the main idea, we're going to turn it red. Okay, cool. So let's look at paragraph 1. Okay, I'm going to read it and then we're going to decide what the main idea is. Okay, and then we're going to delete, well, we're going to turn the text red of the idea or the detail that doesn't support the main idea. Okay, here we go. Training a puppy is not hard, but it does require patience. You'll need to reward your puppy for good behavior. Tasty treats like little pieces of hot dog or cheese make the best rewards. Kittens love to play with balls of string and toy mice. Another way to reward your puppy is by giving it a favorite toy. Okay, so let's think. What is this paragraph all about? Well, it's about training a puppy, okay, and how to train a puppy and the best practices for training a puppy. So I know that I can usually look at the first sentence of the paragraph to find the main idea if it is a good piece of writing, okay? So let's look. Training a puppy is not hard, but it does require patience. Boom, there's the main idea. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna highlight it. So I'm gonna go up to the highlighter tool and I'm gonna highlight it. Okay, so there's my main idea. Now I'm gonna switch roles and I'm gonna look out for a sentence that has absolutely nothing to do with training a puppy, okay? So here we go. You'll need to reward your puppy for good behavior. Does that have to do with training a puppy? Yes. Okay. Tasty treats like little pieces of hot dog or cheese make the best rewards. Yes, that has to do with training a puppy because when you train a puppy, you have to give it a treat or a reward so that it knows that it's doing the right thing, right? Now it says kittens love to play with balls of string and toy mice. Well, when did we start talking about kittens? We're talking about puppies. So already right there, that makes no sense unless they follow it with a sentence about kittens, okay? And they start a new paragraph, but let's check. Another way to reward your puppy is by giving it a favorite toy. Okay, I know for certain that this sentence about kittens loving to play with balls of string and toy mice has absolutely nothing to do with our main idea, which is training a puppy, right? So I'm going to go up here into text color and I'm going to turn it red because this is the detail sentence that does not support the main idea, right? Okay, cool. Let's try it together on number 2, okay? And don't forget, you will need to do paragraph number 1 on your own, okay? And if you're watching this video, you have the answer right there. So you have successfully scored 1 out of 3 points, okay? Just by simply watching this video. Okay, pay attention and you will get number 2 as well, okay? Number 2 says, the winter months are known as cold season. Some people think it's the cold weather that causes the sicknesses, but that's not true. Colds are caused by viruses. In the summer, you might get poison ivy. The best way to avoid catching a cold is to wash your hands often, get enough sleep, and eat healthy foods. Okay, let's think about what this paragraph was all about. So this paragraph was all about the cold season, okay? So here we go. We are going to think about what is the main idea of this paragraph? Well, the main idea is that the winter months are known as cold season, right? And that some people think that it's the cold weather that causes the sicknesses, but that's not true, okay? So the whole paragraph is about the winter month and it being the cold season, right? Usually our main idea is found in the first sentence of the paragraph when a good writer is writing, okay? And in this case, we do see the main idea right there. So we're gonna turn that we're gonna highlight it yellow, okay? We're gonna think, okay, we're gonna switch roles and look out for this detailed sentence that does not align with or match the main idea, okay? Think about cold season. Think about winter months. Make sure that we are only reading about those things, okay? Some people think it is the cold weather that causes these sicknesses, but that is not true. Is that about cold weather? Yes. Is that about colds? Yes. So this sentence fits. Colds are caused by viruses. Is it about colds? Yes. Okay. In the summer, you might get poison ivy. Is that about winter? No, it's about summer. Is that about a cold? No, it's about poison ivy, right? Poison ivy is not a cold. It is a itch that you get from a plant, right? Has nothing to do with a cold. Now let's keep reading and make sure that it didn't just like randomly start talking about it for the rest. Let's just see if that's just the only sentence that doesn't make sense. The best way to avoid catching a cold is to wash your hands often, get enough sleep, and eat healthy foods. Well, that sentence is about colds. So I know for certain that this sentence is the one that does not match. So I'm gonna go up to text color, gonna turn it red, and now I'm gonna work on number 3. But y'all are going to do number 3 independently, okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is I am going to, let me see if I can, nope, I can't. I'm going to read it here. Okay. And if you need it, okay, again, you can pause this video and rewind it. Okay. I'll read it 2 times. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to read it 2 times. So listen for it, or listen to the whole paragraph. Then the second time, listen for the main idea. And then the second time again, I want you to kind of look for that sentence that doesn't fit with the main idea, okay? It says, Tyrannosaurus rex is probably the best known of the dinosaurs. Speedy and ferocious, it stood 15 to 20 feet tall and preyed on smaller dinosaurs, especially Triceratops. Some dinosaurs could fly. The T-Rex had an enormous head and a mouth full of bone-crushing teeth, but strangely short arms. Okay, so if you want to pause it and just kind of think, what is the main idea? I'm going to read it again, okay? All right, so I'm going to read it a second time, okay? And I want you looking out for the main idea and thinking about the sentence that does not fit. Tyrannosaurus rex is probably the best known of the dinosaurs. Speedy and ferocious, it stood 15 to 20 feet tall and preyed on smaller dinosaurs, especially Triceratops. Some dinosaurs could fly. The T-Rex had an enormous head and a mouthful of bone-crunching teeth, but strangely short arms. Okay, so now it is your job, okay, to highlight, okay, the main idea in this paragraph, and then turn the text red that does not fit. Don't forget to go up into paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 and do the same thing, even though we just did it together. So you should have no problem doing that, okay? Number 3, I'm gonna leave alone for y'all, okay, to do independently. What I'm gonna do right here is I'm going to undo, okay, the reds and the yellows here, because like I said, this is my proof that you were paying attention today. And I'm going to turn this text a little bit smaller just so that everything is on one page, so nothing is choppy and you know exactly what to do. Okay, cool. I will see you guys at 2 o'clock for science. And what I would like you to do is just make sure, okay, on iReady, that when you log in, you have a grand total of 80 minutes for the entire week. Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly just go into Clever and check and let you see if you have met your minutes, okay? Actually, I'm not gonna do that. You guys can do that on your own. I don't wanna put it on YouTube, like your guys' names and things like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys take responsibility and take care of yourselves and make sure that you have gotten your 80 minutes, okay, of iReady for the week. And then also MVRC, just make sure that you're spending 20 minutes per day on that, okay? Same deal as iReady. I will see y'all at 2 o'clock for science. Don't forget, if you have any work that you need to catch up on from the week, you may do that between the 1:15 and 2 o'clock protected catch-up time. And don't act too crazy during that time. Make sure to get it all done. And I'll see you at 2 o'clock, okay? Have a good lunch, and don't forget to join your friends for a virtual lunch bunch if you wish. I have a link on the agenda, okay? It is right here. It says, click here to share your lunch with other virtual 4th graders, okay? It's not just our class, it's all of the classes, okay? But I do want to point out, just a friendly reminder, that the video it is recorded, okay? So if there are any altercations or people acting inappropriate, just let me know, okay? And I will review the video. And don't forget to remind those friends that it is like being recorded and that they need to act appropriately, or else this feature will be taken away, okay? Cool. So if you wish, go ahead and give that a click. share your lunch. If you don't, no big deal. Specials, don't forget to head to music for today, okay? And don't forget to take a recess. You deserve it. I'll see you at 2 o'clock for science, okay? Sound good? I'll see you then. Bye, guys.